One of the toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome everyone to Williams-Brice Stadium, home of the South Carolina Gamecocks. As we'll see, the winners of 6 straight, the Auburn Tigers, taking on a fellow SEC opponent, the South Carolina Gamecocks. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. Auburn will kick it off to get things started. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So South Carolina's offense will go on the attack first. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, like all power, all those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead. And it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best players.
And part of the reason why they're leaders is because these guys galvanize their teammates, right? We've seen time and time again, these dudes make plays, and it just sparks the sideline. It sparks the coaching staff. It sparks the fans. They're special players, and they all have to play well today.
He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. And the Gamecocks decide to punt it away. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. The Tigers offense will get the ball for the first time. This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. The play action fake. As the rooster crows, they are getting cocky and cockier on 3rd down here. Rushes on him. And they can't make the connection, and it could get worse. A penalty flag on the field, and it's in the holding zone. Let's get the call. So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result of the play. Auburn sends out the punting unit. Boots his first of the day away. Was called on 4 times in the victory last week. Use the play fake, now to throw. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly. So now it's 2nd and long. Couldn't connect on 1st down, now back to the air. Buys a little extra time. And he gets down on the slide, and that's not the only thing down. There's a penalty marker on the field. Hold. We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. This defense has kept them backed up. Now 1 more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Trying to make magic with his feet. A really nice run and gain, and he gets down to avoid taking punishment. The Gamecocks will punt this one away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. And Auburn is ready to go back to work on offense. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Caught over the middle. It's Need. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. Looking downfield on first down. Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. And he bats it away. It falls incomplete. Well, will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Out of the gun, the inside give. Creates a little room. Past the first down marker and still running. Out of bounds at the 33, but not before the big pickup for the ground game. To the ground, he's got it again. Runs through a tackle. Defense there to make the stop after a pickup of 2 to the 30. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. The give to the back. He made the first guy miss, but there were too many dudes coming to help, and they stopped him behind the line. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. They'll try to salvage a field goal on this drive. This whole place going to see if this kicker can operate in a sea of noise.
Well, that kid just showed off his hammer for a leg, 50-plus, and he did it with ease.
So they were able to put up a 3 spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. Fielded in the end zone, it's fired. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their interception. You don't see him make that kind of mistake very often. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his 2nd of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
Out comes the offense as they get set to take over. The give to the lone running back. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. Auburn hopes to get War Eagle flying in this red zone trip. They'll give it to him again. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. He's got it. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there. Now with a 1st and goal, let's see what Auburn's got cooking. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Tigers.
You know, this guy's had a big role in this offense this year, especially when they get down close to the end zone. That's his 5th rushing touchdown on the year. He's been a factor for these guys offensively.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
A lot of interest in this CUSA showdown today, so let's catch you up to speed on things. Louisiana Tech is down right now, but this young man under center today has shown some moxie. We could see a legend born in Ruston today.
Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Oh, it's picked off.
It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Old Dominion. Implications galore inside CUSA, and we'll circle back should anything big happen.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. So here comes the Auburn offense. They've built a quick double-digit lead now to try to get this offense really humming. Wants to go up top on first down. Under fire. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Takes the pick back to the 32-yard line, and now this offense will be in business.
Well, everything was going so well for this team early here in this game, and now all of a sudden they get a critical mistake. And you know how college football, David, is about momentum. What is their defense going to be able to do here now when they take the field?
You're right, man. The momentum swings so fast, and now this defense's job is to go out and stop it, right? Like, we made a mistake, you huddle the guys up, sudden change, be aware they might take a shot down the field, but let's grab the momentum right back.
And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a third down stop. And the Gamecocks will punt it away on fourth down. No chance for a return. He makes the fair catch at the 26, and that's where they'll go to work. Now here comes that Auburn offense onto the field again. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
It's as if you're engulfed in a space odyssey. Williams-Brice alive on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. And he throws down the gut of the defense. It's incomplete. Auburn's going to have to send out the punt team. That last howitzer was nice. How about another one just like it? He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. Makes the quick grab.
Well, the short passing game is a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable, but it also allows you to see how the defense is going to react and play. So this can certainly open things up later on.
And this one will be stopped for no gain. The Gamecocks want to pick up the tempo. Quick release by the QB. There he goes. A big play, gets it into plus territory, and they'll mark him out of bounds at the 44.
And it's on third downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
Back to pass on second down. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. Now facing a third and long. Wide receiver going in motion. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. He's missed 3 in a row now with that last incompletion. And the Gamecocks will line up to punt it away. He'll try to really get into this one. Able to keep them from getting a return, and the ball goes out of bounds. They're going to mark it right around the 20. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Give to the back. Spins away from the defense. Stacked up after gaining a couple to the 23. Line getting set on second down. Pulls and throws off the RPO. He is going nowhere. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. That's the end of the quarter, and Auburn has the lead. And they jumped out to that edge early. As we wrap up the first, let's take a quick look at our game stats. Big turning point as we head into the second and get this game rolling again. So they had a chance to talk over this third down play to open the period. They want to throw it. Trying to set up the screen. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. Hunt is on its way. Makes the catch, and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. He'll be guided out of bounds, but not before a nifty return on that one. He'll start this drive firing. Quickly to the tight end. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything. Get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
They'll run play action. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
Man, another negative play for this offense. You've had the turnovers. You're throwing in the sacks. Like, they've got to do something better. They got to protect their quarterback, and they got to take care of the football. There's step 1 and 2.
The Gamecocks will send out the punt unit. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity letter. And Auburn is ready to go back to work on offense. They missed an opportunity to extend this lead the last time they had it, Jesse.
Yeah, they got to be able to regain that momentum, right? Go back to what was working earlier on in this one. And, David, to me, that starts with being the more physical team.
No, I definitely agree. Being the more physical team, but understanding the situation of the game, you're still winning. You got the football back. Now put a nice drive together and execute.
Pushes forward for 3 out to the 13. Now the play fake. Here's a heat. And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line.
Good disciplined defense on that play. It's 3rd and long, right? You're not going to bite on a play fake. Nobody's going for that. Everyone knows it's a passing situation. They use their speed to get to the QB.
Auburn sends out the punting unit. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. So from his own end zone, the punt is away. He's got it. He's got great speed. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. Sweet cut there.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
He'll do it himself. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. And the Gamecocks headed quickly to the line.
Well, the defense did a pretty good job that time on the option play of having someone dedicating themselves to the quarterback to get him down. Not enough to stop the offense from picking up the first down, though. The defense really needs to be keyed in on this because they're going to see this option play more and more as this game goes on.
Been showing them the run, now they'll throw it. Oh, he drops it right down the middle of the field, and he couldn't make the play. The Gamecocks come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. He'll pull it on the read. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. And that decision will be questioned for a while. They're working that left side. Let's talk for a second about Auburn. Big moment in recruiting last week. 4-star defensive back gives a verbal commitment. David, what's his adjustment going to be like?
Obviously, the adjustment of speed is a big deal, but that's why you go get a 4-star guy like this. I mean, he's got speed. He plays so many DBs at one time. This is a position I feel like you can transition to college really well. The expectations for him are going to be high.
And they'll miss the connection here on 3rd down. Auburn's going to have to send out the punt team. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Waves the arm for the fair catch, and the catch is made close to the 30-yard line. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. He'll keep it himself. Oh, he's got some space. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. Starting a drive like that really builds confidence. 1st down from the 45. Give to the running back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Wants to go up top. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. The Tigers bringing the heat the way Andre Bruce did back in the day.
Yeah, and they just find those big, nasty, strong, physical guys that can eat up the line of scrimmage and get after quarterbacks. It's one of the staples of these Auburn teams all throughout the years.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. And the Gamecocks will call on their punt team. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. So here comes the Auburn offense. They've punted the last 3 times they've had it, and now really needing to put a score on the board on this possession. The Tigers can really attack on this 2nd and short. Rides the back on the option, the give. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. As the rooster crows, they are getting cocky and cockier on 3rd down here. Fires to the wideout. Finds space on the right. And they're getting it rolling with that play to the 42-yard line. Off play action on 1st down. Fires to the right. He makes a catch. He gets across the 20 and finally out of bounds at the 19 there in the red zone. 1 man in the backfield and he gets it. Fighting off the defender. Getting work done on the ground. He's pulled down at the 14-yard line. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone and still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. They get him stopped, but those feet kept moving until he was down to the 5. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. He's looking to throw. Caught behind the line. It's Murphy. And he's going to lose yardage. He was looking everywhere for just a little grass and a little air, and none to be found. To the air on 2nd down. Back's got it. Touchdown, Auburn. Haul that baby in and then stroll into the end zone for the score. They are seizing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown. That touchdown gives his team a pretty significant lead at this point.
And that's what you want. You want to start fast. You want everything to come out and start clicking, make some plays. It doesn't always work that way, but when you do, man, the energy, the crowd, everybody's into it. Now the other team better respond.
And with the extra point, they now have a 3-possession lead at 17. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Dynamite matchup this week in CUSA, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Louisiana Tech is currently up big right now in a game they'll be talking about in Ruston for some time. They're up by 17 over Old Dominion. Two fan bases with very different emotions in CUSA as we send it back to you.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Gets the back moving. Gonna swing it on 2nd down. Makes the grab. Really good pickup on 2nd down there. Leaves them with 3rd and 2. The Gamecocks in the hurry up. On 3rd and short, they'll try to convert through the air. Caught in the backfield, it's fired. Now on 1st and 10 from the 29.
Good enough for a 1st down.
Wants to throw again. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. He put it out there for him, and the senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't make the connection. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Got his man on the right. Ran through the tackle, and he's got room to run. And he's not going to get the 1st down. Good stop there. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. He'll make the fair catch at the 13, and they will have less than favorable field position here. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Catch in the middle, it's Jones. Inside the 30, down to the 29. Time is running short here in the 1st half.
And 1st down for the offense.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Snagged in the middle, it's Parker. Brought down at the 45 after a 15-yard pickup. The offense calls timeout, and they won't have any more left this half. They are dialed in on this drive, a couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on 1st down. Oh, he wants it all. He's got it inside the 30. And this offense is feeling it as they rip off a big chunk of yardage, and they've got it on the 22. And they'll get to the line and spike it to stop the clock. On 2nd down, they'll try the field goal to get the points before halftime. And he's already 1 for 1, so this time he'll try to put one through from 39 yards out. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
On the move from inside is 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So the offense has had enough. They'll take a knee and wrap up this 1st half. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, you've been calling a lively one so far from there in Columbia. And it's been a dynamite 1st half, leading to a one-sided score right now. It's not over, but I think both sides know this is on the verge of a blowout. That opposing defense is inside its locker room right now wondering 2 things. What just happened, and what do we do now to try to make this respectable? With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Williams-Brice.
And the Gamecocks will kick it away to crank up the 2nd half. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Now here comes that Auburn offense onto the field again. They started this third quarter with the lead, but they might want to think about shoring up that protection.
Yeah, the good news is you're leading on the scoreboard. The bad news is your quarterback doesn't feel like it because you can't protect him. So, David, adjustments in pass protection, that has to be something they were talking about here at halftime.
100%. Just you can't get him hit that much. He's still doing a good job delivering the football, but if you keep hitting the quarterback enough, man, they'll start to see ghosts, they'll panic, and they'll make some of those mistakes.
He's going to throw deep right side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Auburn sends out the punting unit. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. He'll field the punt and try to make something happen. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. They'll go back to work on offense. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Man, it's been a surprise today for this offense. Like, coming into the game, we all talked about it. We thought they'd be able to run against this defense that's been run on a lot, and this offense just can't get the running game going. Be interested to see what they do to try to change it up, but somehow, some way, they need that physical ground game.
And they fail to hook up on third down. The Gamecocks send out the punt unit. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. And Auburn is ready to go back to work on offense. Here's another opportunity, Jesse, to stretch out this lead after punting last time.
I think it goes back to your playmakers, Reese. I think it's finding the guys that have been working for you earlier on in this game and getting them the football.
And there's obviously no need to panic. I mean, think about it. You got the lead. You got the football. You got to be smart with the football, make your plays, put a good...
Breaks into the open. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. And the Tigers, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Wants to throw on first down. Got it in the middle, it's Jones. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line.
And that's good enough for a first down.
Quarterback on the keeper. Jukes his way for more. Pass the sticks and still on his feet. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down.
It's so much fun watching this Auburn offense run the option with this quarterback. He's just so dangerous. Defenses don't know how to handle him. I mean, the days of turning around and handing off to Bo Jackson, man, those are gone. Especially with this guy right now. You've got a lot of different guys you got to keep your eye on when it comes to running the football, especially this dude in the option game.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Grabbed behind the line, it's Jones. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. On third down, he drops to throw. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. And here comes the field goal unit. This kicker has already made a couple today. Good, right down the boulevard. And now the lead is extended a little further.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. And the defense forced that incompletion with the deflection. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Pulls it in, it's McKay. And he was able to run through one tackle, but still only a modest gain. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up. And the Gamecocks will try to pin them back with the punt. He looks it in and makes the fair catch, and they'll have it at the 32. And the offense takes over to dip into its bag of ball plays. From the gun, running back on the move. Gets it past the first down marker and still running. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49.
First down for the offense.
They'll try to find room outside on the jet sweep.
I love the execution by the defense here. And listen, the jet sweep obviously more and more popular. We got to contain the edges. We can't let him get wild outside. Nice job containing the football, everybody rallying and limiting the damage on the play.
Fights off the defender. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down.
And first down for the offense.
Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. They get him stopped at the 30, but not before he gets 5 yards. The Tigers with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Wide receiver comes in motion. Breaking out the jet sweep. His junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Third and short from the 28. Let's see if this is 4-down territory or if they just pick up the first here. Moves away as he feels pressure. Turning it on. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. The Tigers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
And the Tigers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Second down, they'll go to the air. Got it in the middle, it's Need. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Didn't have much of a choice, just had to throw that one away. It'll be fourth down. His field goal unit getting some serious run. They've already been out there 3 times. The kicker will try it again. Just drives it between the uprights. And that lead grows even bigger.
South Carolina, 0.
They keep pushing that lead out, and the kickoff team's getting some work. On the run from inside his own 5. And the returner is stopped. This drive will open from the 15. Out of the gun to give to the back. Nice move to keep running. Ran to that daylight to pick up 6 to the 22. The Gamecocks in a good spot here with second and short. Red pass hits complete. Ball's out. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
Well, the quarterback got it to his receiver quickly and gave him an opportunity to make a few moves after the catch, but he's got to do a better job with ball security that time. That is a costly fumble.
So here comes the Auburn offense. That last drive was a long one, Jesse. They'd like this time to pay it off with a touchdown instead of a field goal.
No doubt, Reese. They had a lot of good stuff going that lap.
Touchdown, Auburn! And they take it in for 6 more points. The offense did exactly what it needed to do, getting the ball in field position like that.
It's that killer mentality. You step on their throat, you keep your foot down. When you get opportunities like that, they are golden chances to put touchdowns on the board. The offense took care of business.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he added the extra point. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Interesting showdown in the Pac-12 today, men. Take a look at how things are playing out. Washington has opened up the playbook, and they are scoring in bunches right now. This offense has been electric. They're up by 17 over Cal. We'll keep you posted on things in this game that's sure to shake things up in the Pac-12, guys.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Working well behind the sticks on second down. motion from the back. Back to pass. He's got him this time.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
He'll keep it on the sneak. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. To the air on first down. Fires to the right. That's caught. It's McKay. There he goes. And they make the tackle, but it'll be enough for a first down, and we'll see if they get another play off here in the third. That's the end of the period, and Auburn has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive fourth-quarter comeback. Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the first down. Looking to throw on first down. Wiggles free. He'll try to do it himself. Short gain on the play before he slides. And here comes the offense on second down. Looking to fire. Throws to the wideout. Working a little foot magic on the sidelines, and it'll be enough for the first down. And the Gamecocks come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. Grabbed in the backfield. It's fired. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up.
Second down coming up.
Second down, he'll throw it. Caught in the backfield, it's Wilkins. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. After that last one, they're staring at a second and long first down marker just short of the goal line. Fires into the end zone. And it's incomplete as he was trying to finish the drive with a score. Down in the fourth quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And it's intercepted. And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. They thought they had a good plan, but it did not work. After taking another look just to confirm everything, the officials on the field got it right. The play will stand. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. Makes it past the marker. Oh, the sweet spin, and he's free. And there they go again with another huge gain on the ground. He's finally run out of bounds. The Tigers just got that huge run. They'd love another explosive play. Off the play fake on first down to throw. He's going to fire deep. Grabs it at the 25 in stride. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Hold it.
There are penalties you sort of forget about and others that sort of stick with you for a while. You get a play like that wiped out, that one's going to linger. Trying play action. Bring in the heat. And his first pass is incomplete. It's tough to come in and fire one early. After the misfire, now on second down. To the air, it's Rourke. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming. Trying to pick up a first down. On third and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. That incompletion is an engraved invitation to the punt team. Here's the fair catch, and he'll make it close to the 20-yard line. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. They've got it back after that last drive stalled out, and they were stopped on 4th down, David.
Yeah, and they put a little bit of a drive together, but, Jesse, they stalled on the other side of the field, and they got to find a way to keep that momentum going as they get closer to the end zone.
I agree. I do like their mindset, though, and I think they need to continue being aggressive moving forward in this game.
Grab behind the line. It's Meyer. Good pickup there as he gets the 1st down, and they'll mark him at the 48. New set of downs after the completion.
And then another first down.
Wants to go up top on 1st down. Can't hang on across the middle on 1st down, and maybe he was worried about the shot he was going to take. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Hauls it in, and he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. They have work in front of them on 3rd and short from the 42. From the gun, wants to pass. Grabbed in the middle, it's McKay. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Oh, he's got some space. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks for the 1st down. From the gun, the running back has it. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. Grabs it in the middle. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it 1st and goal. The Gamecocks had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. They go right back to their man on 2nd and goal. Going right back to the well, and this time he finds water. Gets it into the end zone for the touchdown. In a lot of losses, you just want to burn the tape. You don't want to watch it. But I think there are some things that they can take into next week from this performance.
No doubt. Offense is about finding your rhythm, finding your groove, what you do well. And you can tell, at least now, starting to get a little something going that maybe you can do.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. Bangs it through for an extra point. They march 78 yards down the field. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. And now here comes that Auburn offense onto the field again. The give as they work on that clock. Stacked up after gaining a couple to the 23. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Keeping it on the ground with the running back. Got the 1st down. Looking for more. And he's brought down after a nice gain. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Tight end in motion. See how the D reacts. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time.
Delay game. Offense.
So frustrating to see an offense lose track of the play clock and pick up a penalty like that. Back to throw, it's Rourke. Quarterback strolling away from Heat. Good run on the play, and he slides to avoid the hit. We've reached a 2-minute timeout, and in all likelihood, they could just run the clock out. We'll see if they want to rub a little salt in the wound. From the gun, the ground game. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Looking to move the chains. They throw it complete to the left. And they'll pick up the 1st down and mark it at the 47.
That's a 1st down for the offense.
Looking for a physical attack from the gun.
And I'm a fan of this, man. Run the football, eat the clock. We got the lead. This offense has put together a nice day, man. Like, just balance, rhythm, timing, play calling, everything has worked. That's why they've built this lead. They've had a great day today.
Well, they say you win a few, you lose a few, and some get rained out. Would have been good for this team if this one had gotten rained out because they lost badly.
Yeah, not a lot to be too proud about in this one here. Good news is you get to go back to the drawing board. You get to go back, you get to have another week of practice as a coaching staff, try and find ways to get players in position to go out and make plays. Gonna need a big locker room speech after this one, David.
Yeah, and you're going to watch this tape, and it's going to hurt because you're going to watch with your coaches, and you're going to see the mess-ups and all the things you could have done better, but you got to learn from it. You got to get better. You got to grow, and that's how that works.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.